Joe B. Wong lived a full life that included the joy of children, the wonder of grandchildren, the good fortune of great-grandchildren, and finding the love of his life, his wife Lily, to whom he was married for more than 63 years. After almost 90 years, this Arizona native passed away on March 12, 2011. Scottsdale lost one of its leading architects and civic leaders. However, his legacies will live on for future generations. Those who knew Joe feel fortunate to have been touched by his generosity, his guidance, his wisdom, and his willingness to give back to the community and those less fortunate. Born in Clifton, Arizona in 1921, Joe never was one to shy away from hard work. He helped his mother, who was faced with raising him and his 7 siblings on her own. Those early years allowed Joe to realize that his pursuit of education would be the vehicle to help his family and those who he befriended. After successfully completing his studies at the University of California, Berkeley, Joe began his long and illustrious career as an architect. After serving in the U.S. Army during World War II, converting luxury liners into cargo and troop ships, and 5 years as an architect in California, he moved to Scottsdale from Palo Alto, California, with his wife Lily and 2 children, Jeffrey and Judy. Also making the move was a close friend whom he had worked with in San Jose, California, Bill Hall. They established an architectural firm named Wong and Hall. They saw the potential of growth and development in Scottsdale. In 1952, at that time, the population was about 2,500 people, and today it's over 200,000. After a couple of years, Bill Hall decided to move back to California. That was when Wong Associates was established. During his many years as the head of Wong Associates, Joe became licensed in California, Arizona, and Nevada. He designed more than 550 beautiful private homes, offices, schools, and other projects. Some as well known as the Carefree Sundial, Carefree Inn, Hopi School, additions to the Valley Ho and the Camelback Inn, Scottsdale Boys Club, El Dorado Park Community Center, and the Sagebrush Theater, the oldest nonprofit theater in the Valley. Focusing on Scottsdale's downtown area, Joe designed buildings such as the McCune Building, Saba's Stores, the original Dale Andersons, many buildings on 5th Avenue, and medical buildings near the Scottsdale Healthcare Hospital. Along with Tom Darlington and K.T. Palmer, Joe helped develop Carefree, including the fun part of naming the streets. Ho and Hum are crossroads. Joe designed many private residences, those of the Camelback Inn's Jack and Louise Stewart, Carefree co-founder Tom Darlington, and John Searing. While he could have simply enjoyed the rewards of such successful projects in the local community, Joe reached out to the Native American White Mountain Apaches tribe and Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian community, as well as many others across his beloved Arizona, where he designed and built housing for those communities. He undertook this project not out of necessity, but as a way of helping others. His willingness to give back to his own community, Joe volunteered for many years on the Architectural Advisory Committee at ASU, as well as Scottsdale's Design Review Committee, Building Advisory Board, and Advisory Board of Appeals. Other additional boards include Scottsdale Boys and Girls Club, Scottsdale Library, and the Phoenix YMCA General Program. He was a member of the American Institute of Architects and a Life Fellow of the International Institute of Arts and Letters. Being on all these committees resulted in having a lasting effect on Scottsdale, such as the streetlight poles are light color to blend in with the sky, and he was the force behind the height limitations within the downtown, so you could see the beauty of its natural surroundings. He loved the mountains and the beauty of the desert. In addition to his professional endeavors, in 1961, he became a member of the newly formed Scottsdale Charros, thus becoming a lifer, then a special activity organization of the Scottsdale Chamber of Commerce, created to promote special events in the city of Scottsdale. Then, as now, the Scottsdale Charros is made up of 40 civic and business leaders in Scottsdale who each make a commitment to serve the group and the community. Joe loved to go on the famous Charro trail rides to see beautiful Arizona. Joe was a patron of the local art scene. Joe and Lily, who preceded him in death in 2005, were known in the community for their appreciation and support of artists from Arizona and around the world. All artists are welcome at the Wong home, where one could enjoy Joe and Lily's paintings and drawings as well. This cherished man with so many accomplishments appreciated life's simple pleasure as well, such as playing his harmonica with his beloved dog Fofo at his feet. Successful architect, patron of the arts, service provider to those in need, caring friend to many. While each of these titles describe Joe B. Wong, his motivation, his energy, his essence was deeply grounded in his love of family. He was a good listener, and he celebrated the accomplishments of family members. He was authentic, he was genuine, and he was a man of great patience. While the last years of his life were physically challenging, that gleam in his eye was still there at the sight of his daughter Judy, grandsons Jeff, Kelly, and David, and great-grandchildren Ryder, Skylar, Carter, and Lily. He would brighten up at the sight of his family, and you knew how much love he had for all of them.